but I didn't want it to just be a numbers race. You know, I wanted people to get more out of bouldering, to enjoy the kinesthetics more, the meditative aspects of it, because it is a wonderful moving meditation. I think my happiest times bouldering were probably bouldering in solitude, when I really wasn't pushing myself at all, just getting into the flow, moving on the rock. I was inspired by both a gymnast and a climber. Maybe 1957 or 58 when I started putting up roots on the Silver Lake boulder. Pull up and then be able to turn loose, reach with a hand. You know, I think I'd be physically prepared to do this climb. I think if you pin me down and say, you know, what would you, if you had to give up one and keep the other, what would you go with? And I would have to say I would give up the competition. It just didn't mean all that much. I was more interested in exploring and finding these things and developing than I was in putting up roots that nobody else could do. By about 1958, I had already started bouldering in the Black Hills.
Yeah, I was seeing, you know, especially there's a lot of hanging and then like swinging the whole body and getting yourself propelled up.
If I were younger, I'd be up there. You bet I would.
Well, you know, when I started climbing there, or when the Khans started climbing there, was enormous potential. And I think there still is enormous potential. There's just so much rock there everywhere you look. I mean, there, you know, in 1 square mile, you could probably spend a lifetime bouldering, much less climbing on spires. So it's an enormous potential.
Rock climbing in South Dakota began with people's desire to climb the numerous granite spires in the Needles.
The Super Pin Needles Classic, all-time classic here in the Needles. It was done in '67 by Pete Cleveland. It wasn't repeated for 4 years. Then another line was done of it with a couple bolts added, and then that was done. That was 510. It's awesome. Henry Barber got the first ascent of it like this. So the second ascent, Cleveland actually did a straight up ascent, and his belayer took him off because there was no need to have a belayer, so he came and watched from the road.
Wow.
Yeah. Makes you really appreciate crash pads and bolts. Those guys were crazy.
All right, well, here's Iron Lingerie, the big fat black streak.
My buddy Larry Schaefer put this route up. It's about 180 feet long, 7 bolts, 12A.
Pretty good holds, just constantly run out all the way to the top, and pretty taxing. Gets after your mind and your body pretty good. It's Iron Lingerie.
So I was just cruising along in the middle of the big run out, tested a hold and went for it, snapped. It was like, whoa, teetery, thought I was out. My body was in limbo. I couldn't really tell what was going on, but everything held, you know, that felt good.
But it seems like it was 58, maybe 1957 or 58, when I started putting up roots on the Sylvan Lake Boulder.
It's been a dream to come to South Dakota and do whatever Gill problems so that I can get my old fat ass up. So this is one, maybe the Thimble will be another. Maybe we'll finish with the Scab. day you get to do a Gill problem. John Gill, you are the man!
The yellow wall, the 2 routes on the yellow wall, I think I probably did those, maybe the late 50s, early 60s. That aerial arete, I think I did that somewhat later, perhaps maybe 62 or 63. That's just sort of an afterthought one day.
You guys think that crystally light-haired Doug is on? Up high?
Yeah.
Not the what? Yeah. Well, do you think you can go from these 2 bottom ones and get your feet up and go up like that? You probably, yeah, that one or this one, and then up. That is so big, you should feel it. It's huge.
Like big. At Boulder, I think, must have been, I'm guessing maybe about 64. I was doing some climbing and bouldering with Pete Cleveland at the time. We had met in the Tetons, and then we had driven over separately to the Black Hills, and there were several people around, several climbers around there. And I think I had seen this thing, and I told him about it, and so we went in one day to climb it one afternoon.
My name is Jeremy. This is the outlet boulders put up by Gill.
Pat style.
Nice.
But then I got my chance, and I saw a dynamic way
Yeah.
to get around the bottom part. And so I think I got up first probably,
Cool.
but then he did it after that. People have asked me over the years, what did you feel like? Were you elated? Were you sad? What was your feeling? I don't recall any emotion at all, other than the fact that just kind of a rational thought, I'm sure glad this is done now, and I can live a normal, rational life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay. I thought I might have eaten my knee pretty hard right there.
It's okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Like, I got it the way that you were telling me about, and it didn't feel that great, but then I started pulling up, and it was just, thumb was holding on really good. And then I was like just within range of it.
Yeah, you did the quick pop.
And I just did a quick pop, and I figured I was going for a thumb catch, but my fingers just, they either didn't get deep enough on the next hold, or they just slipped off a little bit. It's just a really long ways to go.
Up or down?
Yes.
That's the bus traverse.
Yeah, buddy.
I did the scab in the summer of '63. And as a matter of fact, I was wearing, if you look at that picture, I'm wearing Cortinas, the old Italian climbing shoes. I found the upper part fairly scary. And so then I climbed it.
Anyway, I've seen Master of Rock back then. You'd see this photo of Gill plastered on the bulge here, and you couldn't see any holds whatsoever. It looked like a fly just stuck to the wall. And at that point, you're thinking, wow, I'm never, ever going to do a Gill problem, because when you saw that, you're just going, this is just simply impossible. Nobody can cling to a rock like that. But turns out if you got sharp enough razors to dig into the skin, you can. How many tries you get in these? They're looking pretty good right now, but a couple more tries and they'll be totally cheese gratered off. Right.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Come on, get up there, get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Good, man. Come on. Come on.
You see it? Looking good? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That look good? Oh, no. Well, do I look younger?
Hell yeah.
After you've thrown yourself at all the Gill classics, you can move on to Old Baldy. Locals have put up tons of great stuff in the past decade, but there's a lifetime of climbing left to develop.
And yeah, a lot of problems are going in. We really expanded the bouldering scene.
And how do you feel about us out-of-towners coming up here and playing, scrubbing and putting up new stuff?
I think it's great. We've got a pretty good community right now, but it's small, and it's always really good to get new people in here, get new action. That's always a good thing.
It is 9:56 in the morning, Monday the 30th of June. We're hanging out with Verm, and he's about to drink his first beer of the day.
Yes! Oh, yes! Woohoo! Yes! Oh, yes! Woohoo!
Yeah, you get in the California spot. We'll see you at the bar. Come on, Verm. Nice shot. Good work, John.
Yeah, that was fun.
What do you think of that one?
Probably the best route on this boulder. Blows away the, what's this, the Berminator? I didn't drive 500 miles to sit in the dirt.
I would expect nothing less. Just reach. Come on! Reach.
Oh, man, I almost took over.
Good job, John. That's proud.
Are you a little bit bummed that maybe you didn't hear about this stuff years ago?
Not at all, man. Good to be here now, yeah.
It's good to be here now.
It's not like I was wasting time in the meantime, I was doing plenty of good stuff elsewhere, so
It's true.
I'm okay with that. Yeah, more boulders is always a good thing.
John Sherman, are you aware you just did that problem the wrong way?
No such thing as the wrong way,
Actually, it's kind of numb.
After a few days of bouldering in South Dakota, you'll be feeling the need to take a rest day. Beautiful camping spots hide everywhere in the forest, providing excellent woodland lounging. No rest day is complete without a trip to the KOA for some $2 all-you-can-eat pancakes.
So you the cake master?
That's it.
This is where the magic happens?
It happens. The magic happens right here.
Looking pretty good.
These are all for me.
Pancake machine.
That is the ultimate. Hey, where would we be without technology?
Built it myself.
Did you?
No.
That's awesome.
No, pretty good, huh?
I am impressed.
After breakfast, you can practice holding down your cakes while enjoying the local swimming hole and cliff jumps.
Yeah.
I need some real shoes, it'll go.
Thimble!
At the end of your rest day, make time for the Old West Shootout in downtown Hill City.
Folks, once again, you're going to have to help these boys camp on three. On three! On three! On three! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! Drop your gun! That was good! Go up!
After the show, you can grab a beer and get to know some of the colorful locals.
Don't eat clowns. Why? 'Cause they taste funny. Especially rodeo clowns. Then you got that red nose, that Stetson, you got a
That's pretty good.
pair of spurs, you got a oh, there's too much fiber, I mean, to tell you.
Hot. You can't go wrong.
All this. You know, Elvis Presley, you know. The stock rack. You know, and my mother. Go to the west. Go to the west.
Let's hear the code of the West.
Eat when you're hungry.
Oh.
Drink when you're drunk. Never pull a knife in a gunfight.
That's a good piece of
Makes
advice.
sense? It makes sense.
Exactly.
All right, I'll tell you what. You buy me a Budweiser in the can, I'll show you a trick. You can record.
Gotcha. That's how we do. I'm coming through with you hit to. 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 I'm coming through with you hit to.
Well, I'm not totally sure of the history. It's the Hydra crack. And Mike Cronin, when he took us up here last year, he's the local strong guy. He gave us the bouldering tour. I'm like, yeah, it's a Hydra crack. It's 11 plus. It's never been soloed. It's top rope. So he did it first last year, and I did it right after him. have a big spotter under me, so I'm thinking it'll go. How do you feel about that?
I feel I've now primed the finger to eventually bleed.
Which hand am I going with, left or right?
Right hand.
Right hand onto the crystal or right hand to the throw?
To the top.
To the top, right hand, okay. That's what we're doing then. All right.
Good. Come on, you got it. Come on, stick it.
It's not really pretty. I don't even know.
Ha ha ha! A little spicier than I remember.
Nice. Hard problem. Basically no handholds. You got two little left handholds and about 12 feet that you need to go with them. Yes. Come on.
After sampling some of Old Baldy, Charles and Ben had to go back to Sylvan Lake to finish up some first ascents.
Nice.
Well, Bennett and I were hiking around yesterday. We were pretty much bushwhacking for 3 straight hours. Found this boulder down here. Came back today. We've got a pretty sizable posse and plenty of brushes. Looks like this thing is coming together really well. And it'll be difficult, but it looks manageable for sure. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out.
Really will.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Many of our bouldering areas are fragile places, and with the popularity of bouldering, more people are getting out there. More people means more impact. So please, do your part to preserve access and build a good reputation for climbers. It's simple. Climb invisibly, pad lightly, leave it natural. Join the Access Fund and support your local climbing organizations.
Well, he's just gonna hop from one to the other there, and he's got to make his way down, come down right over here, I hope, where everybody's standing waiting. You think that'll work? What we're stopping to look at there.
I'm amazed.
Pretty interesting, huh?
It's pretty interesting, all right. I can't believe he did it. How long's he been up there? How long's he been up there?
Jumping across like a cliffhanger, and movie cliffhanger, and they jump across. That was fun.
Vertical limit.
Yeah, that was awesome.
John Gill, one question, what would it be?
How did you do it in those hiking boots?
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Because I like Rocky Road.
I enjoy the feeling of motion, of movement, of control movement. I can get into a meditative state. I did a little bit of Zen-like meditation in my early years of climbing, which not only helped me to achieve somewhat higher grades of climbing, but more importantly allowed me to enjoy the experience of even very simple climbing. So if I could get up to the point where I could pull up on these bolts,
Ranger asked me to get this. I think it's medical supplies. Oh, look, it's full of life support cylinders.
There you go. Right there.
Chug it. Chug it. Chug it. Come on, let's see if you still got it. Come on. Come on. Sherman. Sherman. Toga. Yeah, he still got